If we knew more about our sleep, what would we do differently? Would we go to bed at a consistent time or take steps to reduce interruptions to our sleep? With the all-new Sleep Score, Apple Watch measures your bedtime consistency, interruptions, and sleep duration. Then, every morning it combines these factors into an easy-to-understand score from 1 to 100. So you'll know how to take the quality of your sleep from good to excellent. Introducing the new Sleep Score on Apple Watch. iPhone 11 or later required.
From writer-director Ryan Johnson.
The Holy Grail. A perfectly impossible crime.
Wake Up Dead Man has critics singing its praises.
God help me. Anything else?
It's a deliciously entertaining mystery.
That's nice.
It's certified fresh.
It's a miracle.
Okay, you're freaking me out now.
It's the best Knives Out movie yet.
This case is solvable, right?
Oh, you'll see. It's fun.
Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery starring Daniel Craig. Now playing in select theaters on Netflix December 12th. Rated PG-13.
What's happening in New York City? With us today is Jesse Arms, and he's the vice president of the Manhattan Institute, and they are one smart organization that knows what is really going on. Well, Jesse, Jessica Tisch decided to stay with the mayor-elect. Give us your interpretation.
It's very interesting, and it's ultimately good news for New York City. Jesse Tisch is a smart NYPD commissioner, and this leaves open the question of, so what does that mean for Zohran Mamdani? During the late stages of Mamdani's campaign, he was looking to hire or give his candidacy a more moderate veneer, and what he did was he said, I'm going to keep Jesse Tisch on. To stop the freak out, and maybe some of the establishment folks in the city would say, let's give this guy a chance. Jesse Tisch is very popular. She's well-liked. She's a competent pro. And this is a little bit of a surprise because the DSA crowd, the kind of crazy left crowd that thinks Zohran Mamdani is all the rage, is not a fan of a competent and serious police commissioner like Jesse Tisch, who Zohran Mamdani has been talking about defunding and putting folks like Tisch out of a job since he was like 18 years old. So this is a change, and it's a welcome one, and it raises questions about what it is that Jesse Tisch secured in concessions from Mamdani in order to stay on.
There was an incident. There was an incident last week at Rabbi Schneier's synagogue, and the strategic task force of the NYPD brought it back into under control. But
Absolutely.
Why is Mayor-elect Mamdani pointing towards that strategic task force to discontinue them? Who's going to take care of big crowds?
I mean, this is crazy, and that might be one of those concessions that Jesse Tisch secured in agreeing to stay on with Mamdani. Look, despite the two holding sharply opposing views on almost every major policing issue, Mamdani wants to get rid of gang enforcement. He wants to shrink the force's size. He wants to get rid of the Strategic Response Group, which did invaluable work just the other day, as you were saying, John. The disciplinary direction of cops, state-level criminal justice reforms. Mamdani campaigned on keeping Tisch to signal his moderation. So now the question is, does that promise may now give her real leverage? Firing her would be politically disastrous for Mamdani, and losing her would remove the main institutional check on Mamdani's most radical public safety ideas. So I think what we're seeing in this arrangement is maybe there's something unstable about it, but Tisch's decision to stay might force Mamdani to moderate rather than go the other way around, because the truth is she's got him in the pole position now, and if he pushes her out, forces her to resign, well, Mamdani's just created his chief political rival, an extremely popular, pragmatic figure from everyone to the mainstream left to the far right in New York City, and yeah, he'll be looking at, very possibly, his next challenger 4 years later if anything goes awry in that relationship.
Well, Jesse, then it's the responsibility of Governor Hochul to keep an eye on things and keep their finger on it, and President Trump to control the money.
It's not just that. I'll say one more thing, John. With respect to those scenes you saw outside of the Park East Synagogue the other night that were horrible and odious, and I hope we won't, but we might see more of them under a Mayor Mamdani, who's kind of fanned the flames of anti-Semitism throughout his campaign. There is something the federal government can do, and we know that Trump and Mamdani are in communication now. There's something called the FACE Act, and that authorizes the Department of Justice to bring a civil suit against anyone who obstructs a house of worship, trying to intimidate people out of going in to exercise their religion. So, we can file that complaint. We can get that discovery, and it's a tool in the president's pocket, and I believe he knows it.
Well, thank you so much for coming on, and let's keep your eyes on things, and we'll talk again real soon.
Great to be with you, John. Thank you.